Hello there. Welcome back to Great Golf Medical Literacy. In this video, we want to look at taxable income and non-taxable income, whereby we are going to look at the calculation of a tax amount. So we have got a question that we want to go through, and then we calculate the tax amount. So going to a question, I will see that this is our question, and our question is: Daniel is a 53-year-old man earning a monthly gross salary of 32,500 rands. He contributes 7 for each month. He contributes towards medical aid for himself. I use the text table below to answer the questions that follow. So you're given table text here, 1 March 2022 to 28 February 2023. So within this table that you are given, you need to go through before you start to answer the question. So beneath that, we are also given the rebate section, and then we have got the medical tax credit rates you are also given. So you need to go everything before you answer the question. So in particular, according to this video, you are going to go through figure that we have on 2.1, which is on determination on the amount on the annual contribution towards pension, which is at 20,250, which is going to also be to apply on 2.2. So basically, 20,250 rands represents the annual contribution of pension. So basically, that's what we have. So when to our question, it reads: Daniel claims that this tax is more than 15% of his monthly gross salary. Show with calculations that his statement is valid or not. So basically, we are going to first calculate the tax amount, and then obviously we compare with 15% of the monthly gross salary. So basically, that's what we are going to do according to this video. So with the information given, we are first going to determine the annual salary. So we go back to the question to try to find out about the annual salary. But if you go at the beginning of the question, it reads, Daniel is a 53-year-old man earning a monthly gross salary of 32,500 rand. So this is a monthly gross salary. So obviously, if we try to find the annual, we are going to say 32,500, and then we multiply by 12. So basically, that's what we are going to do in the other section by saying annual salary. We are saying it's 32,500. Apply, you see that the other that you're going to get becomes, so this is the annual gross salary. So basically, there we need now to find out about the taxable income. So remember, taxable income, we are going to say the gross salary that we have, and then obviously we also subtract the annual pension. But if you go back to the question, you'll see that we are saying the annual pension was calculated to our 2.1. So the figure is 29,250 rands. So we're just going to subtract this from the annual gross salary that we have there. So we go to another section, we're now saying taxable income. Well, salary that we have, 390,000. The annual contribution towards pension is 20,250. So we subtract here 29,200. And if you subtract there, you see that the figure that we're going to get is 360,750. So basically, that becomes the answer that we have here. So from there, we are now supposed to calculate the annual tax. So we see that we have 360,750 as our taxable income. So we need to know to try to find out about the bracket which applies to this figure, 360,750. So we go back to the question. So if you come here in this column of taxable income, you see that 360,750 applies in this bracket that we have here. So obviously, we are saying we have got 73,726 plus 31% of taxable income above 353,100. So basically, that's what we are going to utilize. So we go to our working section, and then we apply that. So we are going to say, so basically, if we come here, we are just going to say annual tax now. We are going to say it's going to be, if you try to refer back, it's going to be 73,000 726 income above 353,100. So basically, that's what we have. So you say 73,726. And then we're going to say now plus we have 31%. 31%, we multiply by, in brackets, we're going to say 360, which is this one, 360,000, 750, 360,750, and then we are subtracting. We can just maybe try to repair back. We are subtracting 353,100. So we are subtracting. So we try to work it from that point. So if we do that, we are going to see that in brackets are there. If we try to calculate what we have there in the brackets, what we are going to get there, because of brackets, we are going to leave, we are going to have it as our 73,726, 73,726 plus, and then we say 360,750 minus 353,100. You subtract there, see that the figure that we are going to get is 7,650. So basically, we are saying it's going to remain as 31%. We multiply by 7,650. So you remove brackets again, say 31% of our 31% times 7,650. You are going to get 2,371. 2,371.50 cents. So basically, it becomes, so here it becomes 73,726, and then it ends. So we're saying if you say 31% to get there is 2,371.50 cents. So this is exactly what you're going to get. So maybe we can try to correct here. So you were saying 73,726. So obviously, now we add the two to get the total. You see that the total that you can get there becomes the final total that we are looking for, which becomes 76,097 50 cents. So basically that's what we have. 76,097 50 cents. So basically we can just maybe again try to we have about 50 cents here. So basically that's what we have. So having done that now, we can now subtract our rebates. Having got this, we can now say this amount, then we subtract the rebates that we have. So we can just say less our rebates. Go back to the question. They're saying primary rebates, we've got 16,425 rands, and then we've got secondary rebate, which is 65 years and older, and then tertiary rebate is 75 years and older. So basically, we try to see which role does apply to our question. So being given that Daniel is 53-year-old, so obviously we are saying this is less than the 65. So we are saying it applies under primary rebate. So we're going to subtract 16,425 rands. So basically, we come here now. We say it's now 76,097 50 cents. And then we subtract, we can just refer back to the figure, 16,425 rands. 16,425 rands. So we do subtract there. We see that the figure that we're supposed to get there becomes 59,672. 672 around 50 cents. So basically, this is the figure that we are getting there. So I'm getting here now. After that, we've got a table that is beneath that, which is for medical checks credit rates. So we are just going to say less MTC. So basically, we try to see again what do we have. Well, obviously, we are going to start with this figure that we have here, which is 59,672 runs 50 cents. And then we subtract the MTC. We go there and try to see. Medical tax credit rates, we have got a taxpayer, 347 runs per month, taxpayer plus first independent, 694 per month, which is exactly, we are saying, if we say taxpayer and first independent, it's just simply going to say 347 plus 347 to get 694. Then we go to each additional independent, then after that, you're going to get 234. It will be now 234 per month. So basically, we try to go and try to see the scenario according to the question that we have. We see that according to Daniel, we are given that Daniel it's for himself. We can just maybe try to indicate here it's for himself, and also we've got his wife and 3 children. So it's himself and first dependent. It's his wife, which is going to apply in the second row that we have here, which is taxpayer plus first dependent, which is 694 per month. So basically, that's what we have. And then after that, we have got 3 children, which is each children being at 234 per month. So basically, that's what we have. So we go to our working section, and then we say in brackets, we are going to say in brackets, we have got, just refer back, we have got himself and his wife, which is going to apply as taxpayer and first dependent 694. So we come here, we say 694. And then I'll go back, say now after that, now it's now each additional 234 per month, of which there are 3 children. So we're going to add 3 children, each is 234. So we come here, we add 234 plus 234, and then also add 234. So basically, that's what we have. Then obviously, after doing that, we are going to we are supposed to multiply by 12. As we are saying, these figures that we are using are per month. But if you go to other section, you'll see that the figure that we are using here is an annual figure. So obviously, we have to convert these monthly figures to annual, which means we're going to multiply by 12. So the answer that we get in brackets, we are going to see times 12. So basically, that's what we have. So basically, if we calculate inside brackets, I'm trying to calculate see what we get inside bracket. So it becomes, we go down and see, it becomes 59,672 runs 50 cents, and then obviously we subtract. So I'll try to calculate inside brackets. Let's try to use our calculators and see what exactly do we get. So we're going to see that we're going to get 16,752. 16,752. So if you calculate there, you'll see that you get, if you say 59,000, subtract 16,752 runs, you are going to get your answer is 42,920 runs, 50 cents to get this figure as an annual figure. So this becomes the annual tax. So basically, we are saying the figure that we have here becomes. So to get the monthly tax, it's only 42,920 runs, 50 cents. You divide by 12. If you divide by 12, obviously you are going to get your answer is 3,001 cents. So basically, this becomes your final answer. So as the monthly tax. So if you go back to the question, you see that the question his tax is more than 15% converted to a monthly. We now want to see 15% of this monthly gross salary. But we already know the monthly gross salary. Remember, we are given the monthly gross salary is 32,500. So basically, we are going to say 15%. 50% of that 32,500 to see what figure do we get, and then we compare with the figure that we got here is our 3,576 rands 71 cents. So basically, we are saying our we're going to say 15%, which is 15 over 100 times obviously The gross salary you're saying is 32,000. You're saying it's 32,500. So basically we come here, we say 32 times 32,500. Then calculate, I'll see there, and you calculate there, you see that you're going to get your answer is 4,875. So basically, that's what we have. So we are just going to compare this figure and this figure. So we go back again to the question and try to comprehend exactly what the question is saying. Daniel claims that his tax is more than 15% of his monthly gross salary. So if you go there, you see that his tax is 3,576 rand 71 cents, and it's not more than. So it means the statement is not correct. It's not correct. Now the question is saying, show with calculation that the statement is valid or not. So basically it's not valid. So we come here and we say, therefore, the statement is not valid. I'll go back to the question and try to see the number of marks that are there. See that we've got 9 marks. So basically, this is what we've had. Remember, this is a typical examination question. So I thank you for listening, and hopefully the video was helpful. And remember, more typical examination questions are going to be uploaded on this channel. Let's stay tuned for more videos to come, and don't forget to subscribe and share to our channel. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing the course mathematical literacy. Let's meet again in the next video. Yes, for this video, I'm signing out.